101 here, DJ Esburn. Welcome to Dark Rainbow on this lovely weird weather where it's snowing and raining at the same time. So, if you haven't noticed, every time I get like a 5 likes, I will make a new video after that one, new review. So hopefully this sounds better, and hopefully this looks better compared to the other camera. As far as right now, we're going to go back again to 2004. Now these were like a big hit back then. Like really big, like oh my god. You guys remember this? Yeah, these were called the battle bike, and they were like the coolest thing that ever came out. I mean, ever back in the old days. But battle bikes, and I couldn't resist. I had to buy all 4 of them right then, right now. And I got these at Toys R Us, the real Toys R Us, not the Macy one, but the real Toys R Us. I didn't have a video of me shopping around. Well, again, if you haven't seen the other video, they were on Fox. The Fox Box, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the Fox Box Weekends cartoon. And yes, they were also on Cartoon Network. So let's go up and do this up and close. And hopefully you enjoy this. And please, if you notice anything different on my toys that yours has and mine doesn't, or maybe vice versa, whatever, put down in the comments below and say, hey, mine has a different paint job, la la la. Oh, also, if you guys remember the Sports Turtles when it came out in 2004 also, yeah, these are the same toys. These are just painted different, okay? We'll get to that very soon, so let me show you these real quick. Alright, let's start off with Donatello here. As you can see, the 2003 logo. I like the logo. I thought it was really cool looking. And as you can see, Cartoon Network was with them. Missile firing. And again, they were on the Fox box. I'll try and get this a little bit closer to the light. About the reflection, but that doesn't seem like it's gonna happen anytime soon. But there's his little bike. And he has, like I said, he has 2 bow staffs, a missile, as you can see right there. And then I gotta just tell you, the weapons are insane in the background. And again, I said this 1,000 times in my reviews, is that just because I did it once doesn't mean I won't do it again, right? Well, guess what? There's open toys as well, and there's toys or it's just the same print, like different, different paint jobs and stuff like that. So this is what you get. 16 ninja weapons all included. How cool, how cool. Yep. Store weapons for future battle. If you want to pause that just to read that, feel free. We gotta do some of these. The one I don't have is this one. I don't have that one. I was a little bit late on that. I don't remember if I have that one. I have a mini size of that one. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, press the button to launch to shoot out the missile. Promise you, it does not hurt, as far as I remember. Donatello's, man, how cool is he? He's a genius, man. Like, if it wasn't for Donatello, like the Turtles wouldn't have any of the cool equipments. You know what I mean? He's a creator. He's the mind of it all. He knows what's up. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna make all these cool vehicles for us. So you better be kissing Don's shell, because, like I said, if it wasn't for Donatello, the Turtles want to have all these cool gadgets. Alright, go to the other one. Here's Mikey. Again, you got the stickers for Foxbox, Cartoon Network. A little dusty. I like his color. I don't know. I mean, I usually like the shiny stuff for the toys, but something about his, I don't know, something about his, like his jumpsuits is a little bit weird. Of course, they didn't paint that. But he looks pretty sweet. The color on the bike, I gotta admit, it is pretty sick. I love that. He got his two chucks, and he got his little rocket in the back. Right there, see it? And of course, you got all his weapons in the background. And you come over here, see how it looks all lovely? Dang. So this is, like I said, that's what it looks like in the back. I really doubt they're gonna bring this back for the reissue ones. I don't know. I mean, it'd be cool because, like I said, this was a big hit in 2004. Even though, okay, so like I said, the sports turtles, where want to race on the bike, skateboard, and stuff like that. Well, that's like I said before. These are the repainted of the sports turtles. They just repainted them and gave them a motorcycle bike, which the motorcycle bike is actually the original bike from the first part of the Turtle series of 2003. So it was just the bike. They had no toys with it, just a bike. Had Leonardo on the cover. I think I have it upstairs. But yeah, that's all it is. They just repaint the bike, add a few stuff here and there, take out the sports turtles, repaint them, and mix them all together, and voila, and that's what you get right there. Now, I'm not complaining or anything. I just think it's really cool how they created this all together. And like I said, the paint job is just fantastic on Michelangelo. There, put that over there. Alright. Raphael. If you couldn't tell already, this is the other thing I forgot to mention. Their switch around. You see what I'm saying? That's Leonardo's face from 2003. That's Leonardo, not Raphael. And of course, they repainted the whole entire thing. The color on this one is actually pretty sweet, but something about Michelangelo, I mean, I'm not much of an orange color kind of person, but it was actually pretty color, and this one's pretty nice. I like the red with the green and the black. Very cool. And of course, there's two signs, there's missiles, and they got the weapons in the background. Fox. And they got Cartoon Network. But yeah, that's Leonardo's face right there. Pretty crazy looking, huh? Because he got used to the original paint job, and then you see him in a different color. Like, hey, wait, now he's in red. It's just throws you off a lot. Raph. But I do like that. I know I don't say much about the Donatello because I do love purple. And if it was more, for me, like I said, if it was more black instead of his own skin color, I'll be like, that's sweet. But it's still pretty nice. It's not a bad thing, right? Not bad at all. Now, we got my favorite one right here, how he looks. I don't know, something about the skin color with the black, and then he got the blue in there. I thought that looked so beautiful. Like, this, I had to say, Leonardo's bike is my top favorite. And if you couldn't tell, that's Raphael's face. So you got your little katana blades over here and the missiles. Of course, the weapons in the background. You got the fox. You got the cartoon. So if anybody wants to start arguing with you that 2003 was never on Fox, there's your proof right there. I've been proving this for a long time, and I hate people who likes to argue that has no clue what they're talking about. It's like, dude, just I know what I'm talking about. I was there from the beginning. Apparently they weren't. But people just like to argue. Just like either prove to them or just like ignore them, because that's what they want. They want to argue and just ignore them. Anyways, here's this. Look at how beautiful that looks. It's so pretty. I love it. But okay, so let me think of this. Okay, so if I had to pick my favorite bike, okay, my favorite bike was always going to be Leonardo. I don't, like I said, I'm not a big fan of blue. I do think blue is beautiful, but the way they mixed the color in with Leonardo skin and all that, I think this is my top favorite bike for the battle shell, or the battle bike, sorry. So Leonardo has to be my favorite one, and my second favorite one is Michelangelo. Something about that skin color Michelangelo with the orange, with the black, it's absolutely beautiful. So that's my second choice when it comes to like 1 and 2. And I had to say that Raphael is my third choice because I do love the colors all mixing together. I just wish they put a little more black into it, but it's still my favorite. So you got, like I said before, you got the Raph with Leonardo's face. Then you got Leonardo with Raphael's face. And then you got Michelangelo with Donatello face. And last but not least, I mean, I'm sorry. I know it's bad. I know it's really bad. But I just don't like that color of green on anything. But on Donatello, it's fine. Don't get me wrong. It's fine. Just the bike should have been black. But as you can see, it has Michelangelo's face on there. Pretty wacky, isn't it? So down in the comments below, which one was your favorite bicycle? Like, which one is your favorite bike? Like I said, mine's Leo, Mikey, Raph, and then Don. But what about their costumes? Now, I've been wondering about that for a while. Like, which one do I prefer when it comes to, like, costumes and stuff? And... For me, okay. Now I'm thinking about it now. I would have to say Donatello's costume is pretty sweet. Yes, it's black. You got an alien print on the front shell, which looks really cool. Really cool. Yes. That's pretty sweet. But, okay, let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of it, but I have to say Michelangelo is second best because I like the shiny look to it, the metallic paint job, which they should have done with Shredder's armor. But I do love that shine to it. And then this third... the third choice. I guess I would have to say Leonardo is my favorite one. The little water sign looks like on his pouch, on his chest. I have to say Leonardo. I like the pants and the armor and the shoes. Raphael, which is really weird. Okay, this is why he's like, wait a minute. They should have put the yin-yang symbol on Leonardo instead of Raphael. I mean, it is Leonardo, but you know what I mean. The paint job for Raphael is a little bit weak compared to all of them. I mean, yeah, there's some spots that they actually forgot to paint. But this one's probably the worst one because, look at, they didn't paint the armor on his leg. They just painted green, like as if we're that stupid to figure it out. They didn't paint the arm thing right there, like on his elbow as well. Like, they didn't put any effort on Raphael, which I feel really bad. I mean, if they actually painted the armor on his leg, I guarantee you he would look so much better. So much better. Like I said, they didn't do... I mean, they painted everything on Donatello. And then Michelangelo, they have a little bit of missing paint jobs here and there. On Mikey, not as too much, I guess you could say. Leonardo, it seems, of course, he's gonna look good. So yeah, okay, let's start over. The bike. Leonardo is my favorite one. Michelangelo. Raphael, and Donatello. And then I would have to say for the action figures, yeah, Donnie is cool. I like that. And then you got Michelangelo, Leo, and Raph. That's my choice. Those are my picks right there, guys. What is your picks? Put down below which one you prefer for your top favorite to the it's okay. So there you guys have it. There's your little homework right there on my comments below. Which one's your favorite bike and which one's your favorite figures? Well, I guess we'll bring out the sports turtles. I wasn't really planning on this, but why not? All right. Bring everything down. So this is the sports turtles again. They flip-flop their faces and, of course, their costumes. So this is Skatin Raphael. As you can see, they also painted Leonardo's face, or I should say Raphael's face on Leonardo. There's that yin-yang thing again. And let me tell ya, they're doing that thing. Let me get this over here. See? It's the same thing. Let me bring this over here closer. As you can see, everything's else painted. So look at the thing that should have been painted. They still didn't paint it on there as well, on their legs. I don't know why Playmates keeps doing that kind of stuff. Gotta stay funny. So if you're out and about, say you went to a thrift store or a flea market, and you notice, like, well, you say like you had this, but you also spotted this. Do yourself a favor and take some pictures of your collection. Post them up. Yes, we like to see them, share them and everything, but it will make it easier on which one you own, because sometimes you think you own it, but you go home and find out you do not own it. You will be pissed. So again, as you can see, they painted same paint on the gloves. And I don't know why they didn't paint like the ripped shirt right there. Look at that. They didn't paint that or anything like this. Same thing over here. Well, a little bit over here. But again, I don't know why they didn't paint those. They would have been look so cool. So as you can see, more of a mustard yellow shirt for Raphael on the battle. And he got the red for the skating one. And again, they both have the yin and the yang symbol on their chest, which it should have been on Leo. Look at that. This different background for the yin and the yang. The helmet's a little bit different as well. Whoa, horsey. You can see more of a tan kind of white color with a little gray in the top. And over here is just more of a lighter gray and same color with the black on the side. Can't really see much of a shoe on the other one, but if you could look careful, you got a gray shoes on this one. But over here, his shoes are actually red. So I don't know if anyone noticing this, or maybe this is your first time noticing, like, wait a minute, you're right, I did not know this. Wow! And here's the background, how they all look right there. Oh, look at the helmet clip on right there for Raphael's chin. They didn't paint that one. It's not painted underneath his chin. But is it painted on your chin? No, it is not painted at all. Is yours painted, people? Let's have a look. Tag me along, my friends. Tag me along. Why can't I move this? Yeah, jeez. Now we got Donnie. We got a good old Donnie over here, all biker-like. And I gotta say, they didn't do that with this guy. As you can see with this one, this was biker Don, which not really a, anyways. This one comes with a nice bike, and I don't see his bow staff. Yeah, the bow staff on the back. See that? There's bow staff in the back, but is it on the bottom? Huh. Because he has a sai on the back. You see that? He has this He has two sides. Oh, there they are. The side is right there, right behind the sign. Oh God, I hate when they do that. I hate it. But there it is. He has one bow staff behind the sign. Sorry about the blur, guys. Alright, so obviously he doesn't look as cool on this one. You got a gold helmet and the black on the front for his, the light, or the sun, you could say, to block it. But over here, it's this red. No alien symbol on the front, but he has lightning bolts. Purple and gray, I guess you say. And you got purple gloves, and you got a purple knee pad or elbow pad. Over here, it's all black with a little alien symbol in the front. And down below, they give him all black pants, like leather pants and black shoes. Painted his knee pad purple. Over here, you got more design. Kind of looks like it says TMNT on his side, I think. And his knee pads are red. And he has like more of a white shoes and a little bit brown on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that, guys. Yeah, he's kind of looks, I'm sorry, he looks like a geek in this one. That's just my theory, sorry. I wish they would do more like this on a toy so you can actually find out which one is what. Look at Foxbox, Cartoon Network. So yeah, he kind of looks like a dork over here, but he looks pretty sweet over here. It is now Mikey with Donatello face. And as you can see, they really dork him out. I know somebody's like, hey, I wear that. Sorry. But at least we got like a looks like a darker green for the or the knee, or Jesus, for the elbow pad, and this one's all black. Obviously he's not wearing the same color, same suit. Obviously is like orange and silver, like a really beautiful metallic silver. Over here is just yellow. Still got the orange in the little parts. Orange gloves. As you can see, they both have orange gloves. Of course, they didn't paint the wrist part. Why is that? The belts. I just never noticed that. You got like a darker brown, but over here is like a lighter brown. Skating. Got Trashin Mike. Got this little skateboard. People were complaining about that skateboard for a long time. They're like, ew, every time I put my Michelangelo on my skateboard, he falls right off. I never had a problem. I do have them open, by the way. Let's see, there's sandals, orange sandals, black sandals. It doesn't look too bad as orange sandals. It doesn't look that bad. Nothing wrong with that. Helmet, however, like I said, it has like that really dark green for a helmet. And of course you got your silver helmet over there, which I prefer that. And in case you want to argue with me, here's the turtles. See? Got that half smile going on over here. See that half smile? See that half smile? There's the half smile. Donatello. The whole full smile, Michelangelo. That's what Donatello right over there has. And then for Raphael, the one over here in the biker and all that, his is Leonardo, as you can see. So they actually, like I said, they just repainted them, different characters, different projects, I guess you could call it. So in case you're like, no, they're the same. No, they're not the same. Believe me. Believe me. Last but not least, we got Leonardo, one of my favorite ones right here. For Scootin Leo. Obviously it comes with a scooter, and his blades are underneath. Right there, I don't know if you can see that. Alright, so why are you not standing up? Are you drunk, Leo? So you got a blue helmet with silver on it. Ta-da. And over here is more, what color would that be? It looks, he has black with silver on it. And if you really think about it, I didn't notice until now. His skin is darker than this one over here. Like, he has a darker green on the bike. Huh. Anyways, you got the muscle shirt is orange over here. And over here it just looks like white with a symbol on it. I didn't even notice that. How weird. His elbow pad looks a little bit darker with a gray. Blue gloves. I kind of like the silver pads on Leo. I mean, the dark pad looks pretty sweet, but that metallic paint job is really catching my eye. Also, we got the shoes. This is all blue and orange, kind of like a Bronco color, and this one is just all blackish kind of color. So they're big difference. Of course, he has little goggles up here to put around his eyes. You don't want to get dirt in there. So he is having issues standing up. Okay, so there you guys have it, guys. All right. Do I have to pick which one is my favorite sports turtles? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Why not? All right. Again, I can't find the original bike. I had to look around for it, and we'll do a review on that as well. Make it separate because I don't want to make this video too long. But I do not like this costume on Michelangelo. I think he looks like a dork. He looks more dork right there. As you can tell, I'm not much of a sport person. Alright, so if I had to pick, it's gonna suck. I would pick Raphael. Costume better. I like his costume way better. And then let's go with Leonardo. He'll be my second place for the best costume. Third? Ugh. I just don't like the design for them. I don't know what it is. It's just ugh. But if I had to pick, I'm gonna pick Donatello and then Michelangelo. So down below in your comments, which one's your favorite sports turtles? Again, mine is Raphael, Leonardo, Donatello, and Michelangelo for my favorite look. Alright guys, man, the thumbnail for this is gonna be a pain in the butt to do, but we'll get it done, guys. We'll get it done. So I hope you guys like this review. Push like the like button. It helps the channel a lot. It really does. So I appreciate the like buttons and you guys pushing it. Like, I am not talking correctly. Let me start over what I said. Push the like button. It helps the channel a lot. It really does. It makes things easier and knows my videos be more noticed out there, so other fans could actually check it out. Hey. So I gotta say, I love the battle bike turtle ones are my ultimate favorite ones. These guys actually came I would say these guys came out right after the basic one, obviously. If you haven't checked it out already, I have on a corner where it's gonna say more Ninja Turtles or more TMNT videos. Check it out. I did the 2003 Turtles, the basic ones with April, Casey, and Shredder, and Foot Soldier, and Han, and Splinter. And I got the reissue of Leonardo. Check that out as well. You see the differences, big differences. So yeah, if you haven't already, I'm having issue talking. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And please share the videos. I've been doing this review since 2008. And I had to start all over. A long story. But anyways, sorry for making this video kind of long and everything. I do apologize. Again, push the like button, share, subscribe, comment down below, guys. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on these toys. Do you still have them? If you do, is there anything different on yours and mine? Stuff like that. So I appreciate again for the support. Anyways, so yes, to be continued, guys. Until next time, take care of yourself and happy hunting, everyone. Laters.